with you at my workbench. I'm working on a couple rings this evening. I'm looking to put like an hour time in, come back tomorrow and finish up. You know, today's job is basically removing some of the detail in this coin ring that is a United States round, 0.999 fine silver. I'm making this for my friend Marshall Vincent, and so far so good. I just hooked up my machine here. It's like a Dremel, and what this allows me to do is to remove some of the detail. Then I continue to use like sandpaper to finish it up. Okay. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Thank you for entering the chat, Rockamaz. Thank you always for showing up. I appreciate you. Tonight I'm working on the workbench and doing it kind of late because I had opportunities to rest all day to get some proper sleep. I feel fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let me tell you. Marshall Vincent, how you feeling? Okay, let me bring this down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Get it away from the camera so it won't hit the screen. Always good to see you guys in the chat, in the stacking community where we talk precious metals, silver and gold. Also, this right here is allowed me to remove some of the detail. So you're going to hear some noises. I don't want it to interfere with y'all eardrums, but Marshall says, I'm good. I got some rest myself. Took the night off. I know that's right. Sometimes you have to do just that. Your body will let you know when you need some rest, right? And this week I was ripping and running and running and ripping. And today got off of work this morning and said, you know what? I'm going to rest into my heart's content. That's exactly what happened. You know? So here we go. Okay. This right here is a Dremel, what you call it? Make pretend Dremel. I got this from Harbor Freight, and one thing I know about this device here, I wanted to use this and then eventually buy myself one that was powerful. This right here, sometimes when I get inside my rings, it stopped moving, you know, and that's kind of it's upsetting me. I would like to have a little bit more power, you know, but see, I'll show you the difference here. It's moving, but when I get inside of the ring, sometimes it stops. Okay, this time it didn't. It did what it was supposed to do. And all I want to do is clean the inside band. The inside band really wasn't a holder of a lot of detail. Didn't have a lot of detail inside. So my plans was when Marshall puts this ring on, it will have more of a smooth feel. And then I would go into this ring and I would remove that thick old lip, that underlip. Okay. I just charged up my drill so I could get that off as well. I want this to be a comfortable fit. He has served our country for 5 years in the United States Army. Thank you for your service. Okay. There we go. You're welcome, Marshall. And it's coming off pretty good. We have here, Marshall sent me a gift, and I definitely appreciate that, guys. Look at this. This right here is Marshall V. Spec 4 Army Vet. Silver stacking. Gold panning. Thought this was pretty cool. Sent me a poker chip. Thank you, Marshall, for that gift. I definitely appreciate it. And it's fitting because we are making an Army ring right here. And he spent 5 years in the Army. Go check out my friend Marshall Vincent. Hit his name. Go check him out. Go subscribe to his channel. And there we go. This is what he sent me. That was pretty cool. Marshall Vincent, Spec 4 Army Vet. It's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go get me some of these as well for the channel. I respect those who serve our country because, hey, not everybody does it. I didn't do it. I did not do it. I wanted to go to school, and when I graduated high school, I wanted to go to the Marines. I had family members who were Marines, so I always had a respect for those who went to service. Great Scott, how you doing, Great Scott? Thanks for coming in. There we go. All right. Ooh, this thing is pretty hot. And what this is, I took 20 grits, and I have a whole bag of when I run out of sandpaper. This is what I use. So you have 20 grits, 120 grits here, right? And then it's a whole bag. I think it go up to 300 and some grit. So some things I bought some time ago when I buy supplies for the for the rings, donations and stuff. When I get my extra money, I buy things I need, and I forgot that I had these early grits. So now that when I go up from 120, I can now go up to say 400. Hey, Mentally Corrupted, what is up, my friend? What's going on, Mentally Corrupted? Mentally Corrupted. We have to talk real soon, so we can officially. We got to each one of us got to our goals when it came down to the channel numbers. But Mentally Corrupted is a member of the channel. Also, he is a silver pour. He makes beautiful silver art. Matter of fact, I still have the medals that we will be doing the giveaway for. I want to also have an interview with him. So I definitely want to get that on now that I'm more consistent with the channel. Before I had to take a little break, get some things in order, but now I'm back and ripping and running, ready to get things going. Tom Larson from Michigan. How you doing, Tom? Thank you for coming in from Michigan. I've been to Detroit, Michigan one time. I enjoyed myself. I happened to go to the, what you call it? I wound up going to the casino. We went to Canada. I think we went to Ontario. I think it's so soon. We crossed the border and did the casino, then left out. I wound up going to Detroit, going to the African American Museum. It was nice. That was some years ago. Golly, it was over 25 years ago. I need to get back out in that area. I look at some more things like to see. I heard Detroit, Michigan is definitely popping. There's getting some things going on in the city. You're 200 miles north of Detroit. Oh, yeah, you you in Michigan. You're up there near the lakes. How long were you born and raised in Michigan, Tom? Mentally Corrupted in the house. Great Scott's in the house. Rock of Mars is here. Let me know, where's everybody from? You know I love to do the roll call. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Been here, born and raised in Baltimore. Let me know where you from. We got Tom from Michigan. Mentally Corrupted, I believe, is in Washington. Marshall Vincent is in Tennessee. My lady wants to go down to Tennessee because she wants to go see the whiskey and bourbon trails, I guess, to go where Jack Daniels and all the stuff. She loves bourbons. Mentally Corrupted, I'm up from the up of Michigan, currently in Utah. Oh, he's in Utah. My bad. Gatlinburg. This is 400 grit. And the details coming off pretty good. It's pretty good. Look at that. I love the fact that it's, and now I'm going to go up to like the 3,000 grit with this. It's going to be nice and smooth in there. So we got Mentally Corrupted, love the upper. From the up of Michigan, currently in Utah. Born in Pontiac, North Detroit, retired up north. Yes, my whole life though. Okay. That's what's up. Great to be retired. I know that it's a good feeling. Tell me this, Tom. What's the best part of being retired? Upper Peninsula, Copper County, Copper Country. There we go. Looking pretty good. You know, sometimes I like using machines, and then I ended up using my hands when it comes down to feeling the metal to make sure that the metal still feels even. Marshall Vincent, that's where the moonshine is made. Oh, that's what's up. Now, this is a great part of being retired, guys. Tom Larson says, I haven't heard an alarm clock in 7 years. That's, that's great. Let's ring the bell on that one. Let's ring the bell on that, the corn bell. Truly amazing. Welcome to the chat. How are you feeling? Truly amazing. Let us know where you're from. We got Marshall Vincent from Tennessee. We got Tom Larson from Michigan. We got Mentally Corrupted from Utah. Mentally Corrupted, I think me too. I'll be working until everything ends. I have an 11-year-old, and you got to work. Maybe I'll find a time in life that I can work less and do more things I like to do, but I think I'll be working, for a while. Mentally Corrupted, I have 3 teams. Yep, you will be working for a long time. You will be working for a long time for sure. Yes, you will. 3 teams, all they want. Daddy, can I? Daddy, can I? My daughter called me before the live stream and asked, Daddy, Halloween, can I buy my costume? I said, after I see your report card, make sure everything is up and up. Marshall Vincent, my girls are grown, but Dad still helps out. Yep. Hey, you'll forever be helping out. I have a 23-year-old, be 24 on Halloween. So they'll always be there. There we go. Getting all of that detail out with my 400 grits. We got 138, 6 likes. Tap that like button. My girls are grown. There we go. So all you want to do when you make this, and depending on some rings, you want to keep the detail in, as you see here. Some rings you keep the detail in, like so. You keep the detail in. Some rings with less detail inside band, you can take out and smooth it out, Thanks, Tom Lawson. I got a couple here that I've been working on throughout the week. You want to I'm very excited to start wearing that ring. Yes, I'm going to make sure it's a very comfortable fit for you, my friend. I want one of those skull rings. We'll be in touch. Most definitely. This is the, this is the last one I have here. I can't find this bullion no more. I can't even find it on the third market, like on eBay. So just let me know if you like this one. This one is up for sale, and it's a nice size. It fits wonderfully. I'll shine it up for you. Do all the touches. Give me a call. You got my phone number. But that's a real nice one of my favorite ones, I'll tell you. Because when I first time I seen that ring, that coin, the Badlands bullion round, I said, oh man, I gotta get this. And thank goodness I ordered it when I did, because You can't hardly find them. If you do find them, the rounds are very expensive, you know. Yeah, you're right. Corn rings can be very uncomfortable, especially the 1 ounce ones. You're absolutely right. To that point he made, this is exactly why when I redid Marshalls, I removed all of the uncomfortable spots. So when he wears this ring, he's going to absolutely love it, because that's one thing I do. That's why I always do the remakes. I remove that spot, smooth that area up inside. I smooth that area outside. So he puts that ring on, boy, it's going to fit like a glove, and it's going to be nice and comfortable. It's going to be nice and smooth on his finger. The space in between. See, that's where a person has to know what they're doing when they make these rings. And I'll clean that up, Marshall. That's why you have to make it almost like a regular ring. And that's one thing I like to do. I like making it like a regular ring. That's why I remove the reeded portion, even though it looks good. It looks good, right? But I remove that the majority of the time to give it a nice rounded look, right? I mean, the reeds are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Like you have here, the reeds look beautiful. And I can reapply the reeds. I have a device that you can put the reed back on. So that's no problem. But I take that reed off and smooth this area out. So you still have the beautiful design of the round or the coin. But most importantly, you have the feel of a regular ring. So you got to kind of still make it a fine jewelry feel. Yes, you have this device. Let me show you the device real quick. This right here is one portion of it, right? And then right in this area here is where you put the reeded thing. So let me see, can I find that for you? I got this from Legacy. And let me see if I can find that for you. Oh, here, no, it is. That's not it. And what you want to do is, here we go. So this is the actual reed. You have two sides here. Okay. And you have the opposite side there. So if you want your reeds close or you want them apart, you know, as we see here, these reeds are very close, right? So you can put your reeds, it'll be added back on real close. So what you do is place this right in the center, and then you place your ring upside down and press it with the 6-ton press, and that adds your reed back on to the cut edge. You can do the same thing, and your reed will be back on. So after you put the comfort fit, after I do the comfort fit, I just add it back on. So you have to take the time out to really make your rings as comfortable as possible, and you can add those features back on so it's not missing it. Mentally Corrupted says JT made one for my wife out of a quarter. She loves it. I'm glad she loves it. And let her know anytime she needs it shined, if she need it polished, if she need it resized, send it right back to me, and I'll do all that stuff and send it right back to you, okay? Oh, you're welcome. He said, that's cool. Thank you. Yes, it's pretty cool. It's been out for a while. And they have ones that's even better than this. It has a better quality. It's thicker. I think Legacy brand makes that as well. I wish I had Legacy brand's sticker in front of me, and then I would show you how you can go pick it up. Maybe after the end of this live stream, I'll put it inside the description of this video. So you can go back and click it, and you can find it. It's inexpensive, and it's worth it, especially if you're making coin rings. Chaos Rain, how you feeling, my friend? What's good? Thank you for coming up. Chaos Rain has a YouTube channel as well. He talks about topics of social topics, relationships, politics, and he does it at late night hours. So when you're up, good conversation, very critical thinker there. I love his shows. Chaos Reigns. Thanks for showing up, brother. Okay, we have here, and all I'm doing is smoothing this area out. I just start working on it again this weekend. I'll be working on it all weekend because it's going to take me a while to clear all that detail out, take all the reeded edge portion out on both sides, and also reshaping the ring and sizing it back to an 11 3/4. You know, I got to. So right now, this is the size. It went from a size 15 to a size 9.5 down to a 10. I got to get it down to here. But what I decided to do was clean everything, smooth the whole area out, get all of the debris, and then resize it up to the size you need it to be. So it takes time. I mean, I can do all in one day. I don't like rushing nothing. I take my time in every order because I don't like mess ups. So I like all the orders to be, all the rings to be made, you know, with love and care. You know, you got some coin creators who can do it all in one day, send it out to you. Yeah, that's them. Me, I take my time, baby. I make sure it's right for you. Yeah. There we go. Now that right here is like that lip. That lip right there is the problem. Because it was so thick, you have to smooth that thing out to smooth it down, right? So what I do is take some, I can go ahead and do like this 100 grit. And then I go from 100 all the way to 3,000 grit. So I said, let me start that right now. And then I can, get hot. Thank you guys. We got 234 people in the chat. This helps me to get all that reeded edge off, to smooth it off. There we go. Get that thing smoothed out. So tell me this, for those who served in the military, tell me what branch, and tell me the number one thing you learned in retrospect, now that you retired out the military. Tell me one thing that you carry with you today that you learned. I always like hearing this story. We heard from a retired person to let me know that he loves for 7 years not hearing that alarm clock. Let me know as a military vet, one thing that you learned in retrospect after years of being leaving and that you still carry with you today. There we go. So this one here, it's moving out, looking really good. I like the way it's coming out. Yep, smoothing that baby out on 100 grits. Now, when you're doing like coin rings and you're using sandpaper, it's very important to wear like goggles for those who wear, and you also want to wear like a face mask, because as you see, all of these particles. You see that all them particles come up in air, and I know a couple of my friends who do coin rings got sick over the years. So this is why I take my time and I try to be in a ventilated area when I'm doing this, because you will take those particles in your lungs. Okay, we got Marshall Vincent. I'd like to read this comment from Marshall. Remember, Marshall has a channel, and we have here, this is his chip from his channel. Excuse my hands. I've been working at the bench. Marshall, Army vet, silver stacking, and gold panning. Go check out my friend Marshall V. If you are a moderator of the channel, please put down Marshall Vincent's channel so people can go and check him out. Okay? All right. Say learn, respect, and how to fire several types of weapons. Wow, I know that's right. Awesome. We got Rare Brock Star K. I got banned from the country of Rwanda. Oh, God, what did you do to get banned from Rwanda? What did you do, man? There we go. Get that thing set down. Hey, what's going on? Yaksnav, how you feeling? How you pronounce it? Did I pronounce it right? Yaksnav. Hey, JT, good to see you. Good to see you as well, my friend. This thing is pretty hot. I ain't gonna lie to you. It gets hot. I may or may not have accidentally said, cut the tall trees publicly. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. Not get banned from Rwanda. There we go. Mentally corrupted in the house. And I could turn that around. Wow, that was pretty hot. That's pretty hot. One thing about putting the metal, whew, this stuff gets nice and hot. All right, so what I'm gonna do is turn it this way and make sure that I take some of the. Yes, sir. It's really my last name backwards. I get everything from you. Yok, snob. It's all good. Just don't call me late for dinner. I got you. I get you, my friend. Don't call me late for dinner as well. I love to eat. Get that silver there. Make that thing nice and smooth. There we go. Oh, yeah. It's going to be right. It's going to be right. This thing is hot. There we go. I'll let that sit down for a second. All right, so I just wanted to get that down. I still want to lose some silver there. Lose as much as I possibly can. All right, the next grit, I went from 400. Let's see, we got another grit right here. I got some more devices that I have not used that I need to try out as well. So, what has the stock market? Where's the spot price of silver and gold been? I wonder. I did not look at it on Friday. I think the last time I looked at it, we was at $33, and gold was still above 2,700. So that's 80. 120. I wonder what this is. So let me go ahead. So where are we at now? Who in the chat knows exactly where we are with the silver spot prices? Great Scott says we had $33.70. All right. Okay. Not bad at all. $33.70. Anyone selling any silver right now? And where are we going for 2024, Great Scott? I wonder if we will hit over $35 for silver. Do you see a $38 spot silver before the end of the year? Great Scott said, I'll be having some auctions soon with fire. I know that's right. We were looking for your channel. Definitely looking out for Great Scott's channel. Go check out his auctions. He said he's going to have some fire. The auction knob said, I'm thinking $35 at least. It's so close, right? $33.70 being $1.30 away. It's not fall. Great Scott said, I see $40 by the end of the year. Okay. That's not bad at all. $40 silver. Okay, I'm looking at $38. $38, $40 by the end of the year. Okay. It's not bad at all. Any other guess? Anybody, any other guess? I think $38. Great Scott said we'll hit 40. I like the sound of that. I might sell at 40. Let's think about this. Over the years, of 2024, you gained maybe 100 ounces of silver, right? You were steady of buying anywhere from 10, like anywhere from 5 to 10 ounces a month, conservatively, right? And by the end of the year, you have 100 to 120 ounces of silver. That's pretty good. And you say, you know what, I'm going to sell it at $40 because you may have gotten your silver for like $28, $32. Right now, silver's going for like $36.50, $37 an ounce with premiums, I think. Great Scott said it's beating gold. Gold jumped up a lot too. I didn't think it was going to do that. Marshall Vincent says it depends on the election where silver and gold will go. I agree. This election is going to be very pivotal. I see a lot of people. I've watched a video on the Silver Dragon's channel, and his coin shop said that he was getting orders for $50,000. People ordering. So one person came in, wired the money to get $50,000 worth of silver. And then another person bought $200,000 worth of gold. This is ridiculous. People are running towards the metals because of the safety, because of the insurance, and they don't want to lose their money if the stock market goes down, right? So it's amazing what you see. OC Stacker, he says, it looks like you started without me. Unfortunately. I said I wanted to get an hour in at the workbench. And hey, let's do a live stream showing the process and the progress. Let me see here. Great Scott says, no. Briggs is making sure precious metals will rise big time. Okay. Marshall at Harry's Coin Shop. Yes. It would definitely be interesting for sure. Yoxnam says, now if I did just trade 9 ounces of premium silver for 1/10 gold, I've got better parting it out, but I like gold for the long term. You're right. I mean, you have to have some gold in your stack, big or small, any way you can grab it. But if you look at it like you just stated, for the long term, who cares about the premium, right? Great Scott says no election results will stop the economy from crashing. That's true. Angry Warrior, Track-O Box 42A. Hey, what up, JT? I'm doing good, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Guys, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button so you can get more videos and we can come in and talk silver and gold and watch me make some rings. I'm getting rid of all gold and buying generic silver. Oh, wow. Okay. Great Scott is making a strategic move. So silver has a lot more to grow. A lot, and so are you looking at that position, Great Scott, saying that silver can go higher? And this is one reason why you're getting rid of the majority of your gold. I'll say it again. Silver is beating gold. Hey, this is a man who sounds like he's looking at the charts. And then Neil Hondon, he says, buy silver, platinum, and crystallized osmium. Crystallized osmium, we learned about that on Long Live Coins live stream. We talked about how this is moving up and the price and the rarity of it. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm calling Emperor Wears No Clothes. Uh-oh. He said, I'm getting rid of all my gold and going straight for the silver. I may have to call you for at least some of them gold pieces. At least 1 or 2, because I need some. That's why silver is so manipulated. I agree. I really believe they are keeping the price of silver down. Manipulation, it's true. Rarity doesn't equal value. Good point there, Great Scott. Great point. Tom Larson is saying hi to Neil. Okay, so it's looking pretty good of me cleaning that detail inside. It's really smooth. I got a lot to go though. And a lot of people say that YouTube. That that's definitely what a lot of people say, that it's not going to be right for the right candidate, right for the country, right for the economy. You can't start off by giving away money and think this economy is going to, unfortunately, benefit. We saw what happened to COVID when the giving of the money of the stimulus and also money of the PPP loans, and you just can't. Just government shouldn't just be giving that stuff away because we always pay for it at the end. Mentally corrupted. If silver shot up to $100 an ounce, your Tesla will then cost you $150,000. Ring the bell on that one. Ring the bell on this one. $150,000 for a Tesla. I don't think they're gonna sell many. Not at that price. Great Scott says 4K. Gold 2K is where I see it hit it. And the money pretty goes brrr. That's what it does. Unfortunately, that's what it does. OC Stack says, but I'm still buying gold as well, not stopping on either metal. Okay, keep going on. I mean, looking at the long haul here, I understand what Great Scott's saying, putting money on something, on a metal that has a lot of room for growth. Do we see a $4,000 gold in our future? Maybe not in a year, maybe not in 2 years, but we do see a $50 silver. We do see a $60 silver, maybe in the near future, in the next 2 to 5 years. So I see the growth aspect, Great Scott. Am I correct in assuming that? Neil Hahn says, I grow silver. Burzy, the electric went off. How will you print more? That's right. The thing about it, man, I tell you, I think we continue to stack, continue to buy, cut down our expenses. If you only use your money wisely, no matter what the economic climate looks like, just protect yourself. Send me some seeds. Right. Send me some silver seeds. I would like to grow some secret silver trees. Great Scott says silver is self-healing, recently discovered, most reflective, most conductive, both electrically and temperature, antimicrobial, and what does gold do? It looks pretty. What are you talking about? Gold looks pretty. It looks pretty. You know? William E. says, I want water and food. You must have both of those, my friend. And you must have the ability to buy those things. And you want your dollar that you have today, your resources, and you want them able to buy more of them. So you got to eat, you got to drink for sure. But you want your money that you make, you working hours, put into something that's going to help increase it or protect it. Gold time tested since beginning of civilization. Crystallized osmium will help you win the lotto, so I hear. I heard that too, Neil. Gold looks pretty though, Great Scott. You know, but I do get you saying it has a lot of silver has a lot of industrial uses in medical, being antimicrobial, microbial, and I'm a scientist and still can't pronounce that word, but conductive, most conductive, both electrically and temperature. You got some good points there. Copper has a lot of the same properties as silver. How many people in the chat also keeps copper? I have how many ounces of copper you have? I have some copper here. Some copper, a 1 pound copper bar. That's pretty big, right? Copper ball over here. I got some copper rounds. I like silver, copper, and gold. Neil has about 10 pounds. I scrap my copper. That's pretty smart. I think that's a good idea. Great Scott says solar and batteries is what the future will need silver for. Russia recently announced they're stocking silver. They stocked gold for a period of time as well. Russia, China, and I'm sure those numbers are not exact. They put out exactly how much gold and silver they have, but now that they stacking silver, hey, I think if countries are doing it, it's good for us as well. Stack as much as you possibly can. My goal is, my motto, if I got $50 laying around, I'm putting in some silver. That's my thing. Neil says 300 copper, 0.999 coins. Oh, wow. Won't they need it to be cheap, Great Scott, for all those uses and not paying 2K ounce? That's true. Copper is climbing like silver. Copper is climbing. It doesn't hurt to have a couple, have some copper. Now, we know that you need pounds and pounds of it, but if you are stocking it for free, computers, wires, you melting, it all pays. You used to build yourself a little Fort Knox, right? Marshall Vincent says, I'm buying 2 ounces of silver every 2 weeks. Smart man. It's a good saving. I mean, silver and buying precious metals has helped me save money in the past. And it happened pretty quick. I really wish I did it better by not buying a lot of premium silver. Next time I'll buy more coins, American Silver Eagles, maybe some Maple Leaves. But I was buying premium silver, and that was a mistake because I didn't receive my money back on all of the coins. The Great Scott says, collect those copper cents. When we get Zimbabwe money from the economic crash, coins will be halted and we can melt cents. Okay. Neil says titanium will fly as well. Good point. We got stock snips in the house. How you feeling? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you in the chat. We are talking gold and silver prices today. Right now, we're talking about how silver has room to breathe, room to grow. We had some members of the chat saying that they're willing to sell their gold to buy more silver, to tighten up their silver position. We also mentioned some of the things that silver has the ability to do, working in microbial, can't say the word, but dealing with how silver is sterile. It deals with the medical industry. Has so many things in the solar panels, batteries, so many things silver has to do. We ask what gold has. What can gold do? Well, gold is used as well, but because of the price, it's not used in a lot of things we do every day. But it's a good store of your wealth. So gold is always going to be prized, I believe. We have platinum has shot up because the majority comes from BRICS nation. Okay. Neil Hahn says next year Canada will be major platinum producer to the world. Why Canada? Are they opening more mines? That's interesting. Palladium, not platinum. Okay, my bad. I heard that. I heard someone talk about palladium. I think it was on Secret. Silver Seeker was talking to Rob Found's Treasure tonight, and they was talking about them about platinum, palladium. Stock Snip said, "I think gold's on a rocket to 5K. It's a possibility." Melody Rip said, "Pizza is here. Be right back." He said, "Pizza break." They found the largest platinum vein on the planet in Thunder Bay, Canada. Platinum. Wow. I got to find some literature and I'd like to read up on that. Thanks for that knowledge. Clean Air Metals is the company. Thank you, Neil. Clean Air Metals. Well, I think it's going to be a big boom in Canada. It's going to be a big boom. Respect. Hello, how you doing? This looks pretty good, guys. I'm cleaning that inside of the ring. I got the 1000 grit. A lot of the details coming off. And what I'm going to do next is take the remaining of the outer lip here. I have to smooth that down. Neil Hahn Dynasty says, "I'm not called the Prince of Platinum for nothing." LOL. If you want to know about platinum, ask Neil. Neil Hahn Dynasty. He's going to tell you what you need to know. But I'm going to definitely look up that Clean Air Company, Clean Air Metals, and read about the information of Canada. All this stuff is good. Keeping up with the metals, keeping up with the news is very important, especially if you're a stacker, I believe. I think it's very important. One thing I hate is when this moves. Like sometimes I put my hand here, and what I'm doing is rounding off that reeded edge. There we go. So take some time. Good points that he made here. Great Scott says, nothing is going to move like silver. Not a lot of recycling of silver. Especially what I hear, it's not a lot of recycling of silver in like solar panels because of the difficulty of getting it out the silver, retrieving the silver after making it. So that's one thing. A lot of silver are not coming out of the solar panels, computers, and things like that because the difficulty, the chemistry needed, the chemicals are needed in order to pull and separate it. But there are companies that are trying to fix that problem, and these companies will be up and running. Now it's about who's going to pay these companies because that process is going to be expensive and timely. Great Scott says, steer clear of goldbacks. Biggest ripoff, ridiculous premiums. Yeah, I heard a lot of people recent times talk about the goldbacks, them not being accepted everywhere. I think my personal opinion says that goldbacks are like They're like novelty items. I think they had a good idea by creating them, but the being to be technical, you have to look at how easy they are to be used and how much they cost to make. The premiums on them do turn people away, but I think they are beautiful. The designs are beautiful, and if you're trying to give a gift to a loved one, get them involved in silver, gold, giving out these backs, the silver backs and all the gold backs, are something good to draw them in. But I agree with you. The premiums are crazy. I wouldn't invest in buying them. Just a couple, just to give out to friends and family. That's what I did. Great Scott. Don't trust anyone trying to sell you on gold backs. Hey, I'm telling you, you see a lot of people saying it. I purchased some Great Scott because when they first came out, I thought they were cool. I wouldn't put my money in buying a whole bunch. I don't believe that nowhere in Baltimore I can go and trade them for services, goods and services. Nowhere in Baltimore. So they wasn't made for my city. But like I said, I had them, and I gave them all away through giveaways, and I gave them to family members, friends. So it was just something like a novelty. People thought they were cool. They were beautiful. Marshall Vincent says, "You can't trade them for anything." No, no. Yeah, you try to go to a supermarket somewhere to buy clothes. You're not gonna get anything. No one's. They're gonna look like you're crazy. Not even probably in Utah. They said certain places do allow it. I haven't seen a video personally. I haven't seen a video with someone actually showing the process of them using the gold bag. Never. And if there are videos out there, maybe I need to go check on the internet again. So yeah, I haven't seen anyone do it. Great Scott says, here's some irony. Putin told BRICS summit visitors to bring U.S. dollars because their currency might not be accepted there. Oh, wow. Neil Han Don, she says, in 25 years, they will be worth the price you pay now. All right, maybe. That's a telltale in my word. That's true. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, look, they were created, I believe, to just a novelty. But like I said, I would not put my money into buying a whole bunch of them. But certain things like certain silver, certain gold pieces has premium, and you buy gold and silver coins and rounds. Okay, but when you come down to silverbacks, goldbacks, that's straight novelty, no value. I don't know how much it costs to create one, but the silver and gold in them are so small. I agree. But guys, I hit my hour. Thank you so much for all the contributions to the channels, the comments, keeping the chat lively. Thank you for all the likes, guys, the likes, all the comments. Really appreciate it. If you haven't hit the like button on your way in, hit it on the way out. And please subscribe to the channel. I'm looking to do some interviews real soon, talking to some of the great members of this community. Guys, take care. I'm going to finish this ring. I'll show you the finished process. Once I'm done, I still have some work to be done on it. But this is the time I focus my energy towards it. Okay? BRICS has clearly stated their goal to destroy our economy. They're going to send our dollars back here, and it will be ugly. Guys, continue to stack silver, gold. Continue to buy what you need for your homes, because no one wants to experience the downturn that is going to happen when our economy goes topsy-turvy. We have to protect ourselves, protect our families, our loved ones. Guys, thank you so much. Once again, I appreciate you all. Great Scott, thank you for being here. Neil Hans Dynasty, Rocker Maz, Marshall Vincent. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you so much for adding your commentary to the chat. Melody Corrupted, Yark Snob, William E., Stock Snips. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Who else here that I may have missed? OC Stacker. Thank you so much for being here. Mentally Corrupted. YouTube is an app. Can't say that, but thank you so much for being here. Thank you all. Tom Larson. Who am I else I'm missing? For those who chatted and who was in the chat, who didn't leave a comment, it's all good. I appreciate your presence. Love you guys. I will see you on the next live stream when I finish this ring off. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Take care. JT Corn Rings. I am out.